How y'all doing? My name's Devorjae, and this is another episode of True 7. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is maintaining themselves and families and friends and um, protecting themselves for the most part, as everyone around the world, around the world, period, is being affected by the pandemic in some way, form, shape, or fashion. Um, in different parts of the world, it's had a trajectory for a certain extent of time and it's died down. But as far as number of reports within Western world, it's still a prevalent thing and it's still affecting how the economy and society is running. And with that being said, this video is only for to give thoughts to put on your head or give things to think about in the sense of this whole pandemic. And as far as why the government hasn't had certain other resolutions, because I like to say, as with anything, um, we have all the tools to fix any problem um, without funding or with funding. Um, but this video in particular, I just want to point out two things of the why haven't they done this or tried this yet. So one thing that I just want everyone to sit and think and ponder on is within the last 4 to 5 months, have you all looked to the sky and seen chemtrails? Have you looked to the sky and seen streaks of cloud or streaks of mist, whatever imagery you want to name it? But I just want to put on you all's minds within this pandemic run that we have had no airplanes flying in the sky releasing streams behind them. Chemtrails. Um, you haven't seen those during this time. That's just something to think about. And if we did have a vaccine or had something to fight against or something to alleviate the microorganism that is subpar, similar to a fluenza, pneumonia, or other microorganisms that can attack the body in different systems, liver systems, respiratory systems, whatever. Why haven't they flown the planes that release mist of the vaccine or something that could decompress the antibodies that are within the air in which people can breathe, or how people are passing it on? Um, why hasn't something of that nature been equated, and why don't we see chemtrails in the sky during the pandemic? Those are just questions to ask yourself, or just this next coming week, go outside, look around, see if you just see planes flying with the usual streaks that they leave behind in formations. But you won't. I'm just going to tell you, you won't. Also, even the choice to roll carriers or SUVs or vehicles through the streets and through cities, have a day everyone stays in, or do it within the middle of the night where they just roll through the streets spraying a substance that could alleviate or decompress the antibodies within the air or whatnot. And that's it. Those are 2 points I just wanted to throw in out at people to put on their minds when just speaking on a truth of a matter, that there's more to the planes flying, leaving streaks behind. Those streaks do carry aluminum and barium, barium and aluminum, things that which are within the air. The air has different, I want to call it the viscosity. Air has a different viscosity, and more minerals and stuff there in the air. You can simply, the air is not as fresh, the air is different. You go to different places, you can taste the air and taste the difference in the air. And many truthers and many people believe those have a lot to do with things at hand that are going on, or why people aren't as healthy. You're breathing in these metallic fibers, and we are a electric being, so those things do have an input with modifying us, and along with the 5G towers coming in, and if you just study frequency, you know about that stuff, you see that it does affect the human body. And if you don't believe that, you are surely just mistaken a little bit. It may not be the extreme in which others talk about it, but if you don't have a sense that it affects you as a human, you should just reconsider some things. And now, if you're healthy and you're living and you're good and you're not paranoid, continue living the same way. But if you want to have a right mind within things that are going on, or have a logical sense, just consider why the nations haven't come up with better ways to deplete this thing or get rid of it, for the matter. As we know, diseases are man-made and created, so there's a cure or something that could deplete it or cancel it out. So I have other topics that I would like to expound on, but for now this video is just literally to talk about the why nots of solving the pandemic problem. So this is another episode of True 7. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe.